We shall now walk through another method of simulating systems, that is equation based simulation. For this we need Octave. Octave is also an open source package. We shall first download and install Octave. Let us walk through this. So I am typing sudo dnf install Octave -- and you can appropriately use the appropriate commands for your specific choice of Linux distribution. You will get the list of dependencies that needs to be installed, and click yes, and the downloading will start. So after it downloads, it will one by one install all the dependencies, and you will have the Octave in place. Octave is very similar to the MATLAB package, which is very popular among the students. The MATLAB code is also almost compatible with Octave. In fact, it is said that Octave is a clone of MATLAB. So therefore, you have seamless interchangeability of YUM file codes between Octave and MATLAB. However, I am not going to talk about compatibility between MATLAB and Octave. I am going to focus only on Octave based simulation, and let us see how we go about doing the simulation using this Octave engine. Along with Octave, we also need to download a set of helper files which will enable time-based simulation of systems which have been modeled, which have been represented as equations. So installation is going on. Let us wait for the installation to complete. There it is, the installation is complete, and we are ready to use Octave. Let us go to the application tab, and in the application space you will see this symbol. This is the GNU Octave symbol, and you click on that. It will open into the Octave environment. So this is the Octave environment. You will see that it is almost very similar to the MATLAB environment. So you have here the directory structure of your system, and this is the command window. That is where we will type in the commands and see how the simulations will run. So before you start using Octave, I will recommend that you download the latest manual of Octave and read through it, study it, and understand how the various commands and syntaxes of Octave work, so that you will be effectively and efficiently be able to use the equation based modeling. For people who already know MATLAB, the learning curve will be very short for you to use this Octave package along with the simulation toolbox. Before we start the simulation, we have to download and install the set of helper tools. These helper tools are packaged in tar.gz format. These will be made available to you in the course repository. However, the time of recording of this course, the repository is still not yet available. Therefore, I have placed this tar.gz file in another website too. So we will go to that website, download it, and then use it. But eventually during the course. It will also be available in the course repository. The Octave helper tool package is placed in the following website. It is in surya.desc.iisc.ac.in/lu/index.php/mod resource. So this is the website. I will copy this link and then go to the browser and then paste it. So it will come to this page. This is the resources. So here on the right hand side you have Octave, and then you have Octave simulation helper package, the highlighted one. You click on that, so you will get the download link. This is the LU helper _sim version 3.2.0 tar.gz. Click on the download, so it will start downloading and you will have it on your machine. Next, if I go to the downloads folder, you will see that the LU helper tar.gz file has been downloaded in this folder. So what you do in the workspace, let me resize the Octave window. I will make a bit more space here. Yes, and let me change directory to the downloads. So I see LU helper. Now type in the command. I will clear the command window. Package install LU helper sim 3.2.0.tar.gz. So the helper would have been installed, and type in the following command: package load LU helper _sim. So all the toolbox, Octave simulation toolbox will be loaded onto your Octave. So whenever next time you close Octave and restart it, this line alone you may have to type in at the beginning of the session once. Then you have access to all the simulation tools. These are M files, basically M script files. You can read through them and you will get an understanding of how the simulation works. I will show you the location of this toolkit. If you go to the home directory, a folder called Octave would have been created. Within that would be the external libraries that we add to Octave will be placed. LU helper sim 3.2.0 version is the simulation set of library files, and within that you will see that there are some M files. These are the files that basically the simulation will use. This octsim is one of the main files that will be used during the simulation. You can double click. All are text based. You can read through. If you know the Octave syntax, you will be able to understand it. It is open source. Please feel free to use it and edit it.